I love Naples. I love Collier County. And over the course of my many years here, I've had the incredible experience to understand what makes us the best place in America to live. And let me tell you, it's not just our beaches. Far from it, actually. It's our people, and it's our partnerships. And none of it's happened by accident. I've seen it time and time again. The more people learn about what's happening in our community, the more they come to the realization, this is not happening where I come from. Collier is special. Collier is unique. That's why I'm bringing you Community Matters. Think of this as your Collier County 101. I'm your guide, introducing you to the people and the resources that I think that you should know through short, real conversations so that you feel more empowered and ready to engage in ways that will positively impact your life, your family, your careers, and this beautiful place that we get to call home. Because community matters.
Hi, I'm Amanda Pearson and welcome to Community Matters. Today it is my honor to introduce to you the president of Florida Gulf Coast University, Dr. Aysegul Timur. Welcome.
Thank you. It's such a pleasure to be here.
We're so happy that you're here. I shared before we started this that I've planned programs around your very busy schedule solely, and I know how amazing it is to have just a moment of your time, and we're very grateful to have you here to share so much that's happening at Florida Gulf Coast University. But first, I would like to share a little bit more about you so all of our viewers and listeners can learn a little bit more. You're the 5th president of Florida Gulf Coast University and a longtime Naples resident.
Correct.
As an economist, which is how I first met you, well, you're still an economist. With more than 25 years of experience in higher education, you've earned your doctorate from University of South Florida and your bachelor's and master's degrees from the University of Istanbul, where you're from.
Okay.
So today, you're a member of the Florida Chamber Foundation's Board of Trustees, a member of the Greater Naples Chamber Board of Directors, the immediate past chair of the Collaboratory's Board of Trustees, and a board member of the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools, and last but not least, a board member of the Naples Botanical Garden.
Yes.
But I think most importantly, you're a loving wife and mother of 2 amazing children and a mentor to so many here in Southwest Florida. So welcome, thank you, and I just want to start by setting the stage with what Florida Gulf Coast University is. What makes it different? For example, what makes it different from a college? I know that might be a silly question.
Right.
How does a university connect to our state level? Otherwise stated, what is FGCU?
Wow. It's a long question, but I'm so happy to answer all parts of that question. But before that, thank you for having me, Amanda. This is wonderful. And you know that community really matters to me. And I'm so happy to be here and doing this with you. So, Florida Gulf Coast University is Southwest Florida's regional comprehensive university. What it means that we serve the 5-county region, Collier, Lee, Charlotte, Henry, and Glades counties, and we are tasked to provide distinctive education to our communities and the workforce education that align with our communities, teaching, learning, research that completely align with our communities. So that is the identity of regional comprehensive university means. So since we opened our doors 1997, so we are 28 years old, still a very young institution. Our focus has been on student-centered education. We provide transformational educational opportunities to our communities, to our students in so many different ways. And our programs directly supports the economic and workforce development of our region. So when you say the distinction between a university and a college is the way that you offer programming. We offer graduate level programs, we offer master's level programs, and the doctoral level programs at FGCU. That's a big difference for a regional university. Align with that, also, we have applied research for our faculty and our students. That is a big part of being a university different than a college?
Interesting. You know, it's a very simple question, but I have to say I did not know that.
There are a lot of components for it. Yes, yes.
I am very proud to be a graduate of FGCU. Go Eagles.
Yes.
Many, many moons ago. But I know that the university has changed so much from when I graduated. So I wonder, what do you think most people might not know about FGCU if they were to step on campus today, understanding all of the tremendous growth that has happened in so many ways in 28 years?
So first of all, we have record enrollment at your university. And you know that I will say it all the way. FGCU is your university because you're in Southwest Florida. Now we become your university. So, and you hear the national news, many institutions are struggling with enrollment growth. That is not happening in state of Florida, the great state of Florida. And with high quality education and #1 state in higher education based on world rankings, U.S. World Report and news rankings. And so that is something that we are very proud. With that, we have record enrollment of 16,700 students at FGCU. Yes, go Eagles, wings up. And so we're very proud of that. But one important thing that I'm very proud in the state of Florida is that we provide access to students and affordability. Thanks to our state leaders, we have not raised tuition and fees over the past 11 years at your university.
Wow.
So that is big. So I'm grateful to, again, Board of Trustees, but also Board of Governors of the State University System of Florida. We have an incredible Chancellor, Ray Rodriguez, who knows this region very well. He was at FGCU before. He was a state representative and senator. And so with all these things, I am so grateful to see that, again, being #1 state, and FGCU is part of the State University System of Florida. So with that, let me tell you, a lot of people may not know, but 64% of our undergraduate students graduate with no debt. That is big. And I want everyone to know how special our university is being able to do that. And we have incredible community support behind us. And we are doing amazing work to help our students graduate, get into workforce with no debt so they can start their careers and life with that kind of one step ahead of the game. So that is important. And again, not many people may not know about that. But at the same time, for a young institution, only 28 years old, we have 66 undergraduate degree programs. We have 28 master's programs, and we have 7 doctoral programs and tracks. Think about that for a young institution. We also have 17 academic certificate programs. And plus, we are a national leader for micro-credentials and digital badges, where we align the workforce needs of our employers and our industries in Southwest Florida and beyond. And in partnership with them, we are preparing our students to be career ready. So those are the things that are happening at your university, and the innovation and excitement continues every day.
That's incredible. That actually aligns perfectly to my next question. I mean, talent. We all know, well, most should know that we are in Southwest Florida experiencing a significant talent issue. FGCU is a huge solution for that with everything that you just mentioned.
Yes.
So you've mentioned most of it, but is there anything else that we need to know about how FGCU is this critical component and how it impacts our local economy?
Oh, absolutely. So, Amanda, one of the important things is that we feed the local economy with the skilled workforce. Let's put that one out there. So, with the colleges we have 6 colleges and we have 5 schools. We are so much focused on talent development, and we're very innovative for that. So, one of the things you need to know about our nursing school. So the nursing school has 100% first-time passing rates for the national exam. So when it comes to talent preparation, it tells you our journey to excellence. There are only 16 accredited PGM programs, professional golf management programs in the nation. There is only one accredited PGA accredited in the state of Florida. Guess where it is? It is at your university at FGCU. So when you walk around in Southwest Florida, you will come across with one of our students, our nurses, our physician assistants, our biologists, our forensic scientists, our bioengineers, our music therapy students, our social workers, counselors, school counselors, teachers. So every corner of this of our community, you will see someone from our institution integrated. So again, when you look at FGCU and our programs and the talent preparation, we're doing it together. We are partnering with our employers and we are asking them where the needs are. How do we prepare our students? And how do we make sure that you have the talent you need to grow the economics and workforce of our region? We ask them, and they work with us. Let me give you one specific example. We have the global headquarters of medical device manufacturer right in our backyard, Arthrex, and we have been working with them very closely. Can you imagine today we have more than 500 FGCU alumni working at Arthrex. They have their own alumni chapter. But to me, it is how we are serving the needs of workforce and the talent of this region, and because working together. We're working with all other organizations. We're working with Botanical Garden, Naples Botanical Garden. We're working with NCF, right? So early child preparation. And so how do we offer early child education to our communities? So what we do is not one thing. There are so many things that we're doing to serving our communities.
I just get so pumped up hearing about all of that. And I just want to brag on you for a minute because I know how passionate you've always been about talent development and about our economy. And so I happen to think that you are personally an integral part of how FGCU has been able to so acutely respond to the needs of our community. And we all benefit from that. So thank you for that.
Thank you, Amanda. But you know that our success only happens when we work together. So I know it as the main principle of getting results. So to me, one by one, we are reaching out to our employers. We are reaching out to agencies. We are reaching out to chambers. We are working with the Florida Chamber. We're working with the Naples Chamber, Lee County Economic Development, Charlotte County, Henry County, Glades County, superintendents, and our, education partner, Florida Southwestern State College. So we know know the importance of working together for this community, and this community is great for collaboration. And I think that's what I love your podcast, highlighting these partnerships, because community matters. And we are working and we are serving this beautiful community in so many ways. And I am honored to be the president of FGCU to serve our communities.
Thank you so much. I really do believe and know. I mean, in the introduction of my podcast, it says this community is special, it's unique, it's different, and it's because of our partnerships. And none of it's happened by accident. These are very intentional partnerships. But I'm getting off track. I'm just so passionate about this topic. I know you are as well. I wanted to talk a little bit more about our university, my university, our university, anyone who's listening's university, even if they didn't go to FGCU. I originally come from Ohio, where it seems like if you're from the state of Ohio, you're an Ohio State fan, regardless of where you live. So what does it mean when you say this is our university, it's your university, even if someone isn't a graduate, if they are a graduate, what does that mean?
Yes. Now you're in Southwest Florida. We are your university, that's for sure. But there are so many ways that FGCU is integrated into our communities. Yes, you can see us as the educational provider, the bachelor's degree, master's degree, doctoral degree, the talent development, yes. But we are an integral part of this community. So let me remind you, you can come to our 15 sports teams, D1 athletics programs, and that is where I see our community coming together and supporting our students. We are bringing semi-professional, athletics to this region. That's how much we are integrated into our community. All the way that I was driving from Fort Myers to here, from campus here, I was tuned in to WGCU. We are the license holder for our public radio station, and we are informing our communities all the way for the updated news, local news, national news, regional news. We are doing that. So, but if you are believing in lifelong learning, where do you go? You go to FGCU Academy. We offer short-term courses. And not only that, we offer every year more than 150 events through the Bauer School of Music and the Arts. Everybody is asking me how many more we can offer, because that's not enough, through our amazing, talented students and faculty. So our students around serving and taking the jobs and careers in our region, but also they give back to our community through service learning. So imagine the last 28 years, our students accumulated 5.3 million hours of community service, because service learning is a graduation requirement at FGCU. So considering all these things, we are your university.
Amen to that. Drop the mic if we could. So you've mentioned, I mean, I'm here, I'm a Collier County resident. I heard everything that you've said, and I'm like, I'm going to be doing, and I'm also a proud member of the Alumni Association Board. So much to do, so much to engage with. Now let's maybe focus in a little bit on Collier County residents who may have this mindset, oh, it's so far, or I don't know, whatever the holdup might be for a Collier County resident, or whatever the holdup might be for someone who isn't a graduate, who doesn't feel the connection yet. What would you say is the best way, and maybe you've already shared it, but specifically for Collier County to engage with FGCU?
Perfect question. We are present in Collier County, and we are at the heart of the Naples Botanical Garden. The Kapnick Research and Education Center is FGCU's property, and we are now offering events. We are offering programs, lecture series, and different things. We have incredible engagement opportunities in Collier County, again, for the things things that I mentioned, from the Bauer School of Music and the Arts to FGCU Academy, in many different ways, we are here. But also, we have something special for Collier County residents to come to our campus. It's called FGCU Day. So we actually have a field trip available for individuals to come to our campus with a bus ride. So they come, take a tour of our campus, and they engage with our students, look for opportunities such as mentorship opportunities for our students, and many different ways. So just reach out to us, connect through FGCU 360. That's our, newsletter. That's the subscription available. And there are so many ways Collier County can connect to FGCU.
I love it. I wish we could talk for another half an hour more, but you're a busy lady.
But I think next episode, what we can do is that you can come to our campus and we can showcase how much community matters to FGCU right on our location and how we are connected to Collier County and beyond. So let's do that for
Done
the
deal.
next episode.
It's a done deal. You heard it here first. Dr. Timur, thank you so much for your time today. Thank you so much for your leadership in the way that you impact so many thousands of current students, local employers, families, future talent, you name it. The impact that you're making is tremendous. And I just thank you for your time today.
Oh, Amanda, thank you so much. But we are doing that impact together. We are collaborating. The collective impact is so important to us. And FGCU is so fortunate to have this wonderful community surrounding, adopting, and owning FGCU. And please allow me for the Eagle Pride. So at the end, we say always 1, 2, 3, wings up and go Eagles.
Thank you, Aysegul. And for those listening today, I hope that you'll find a way to engage in the community and FGCU because community matters.